What's up, everybody? My name is Damian Taylor. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you are a repeat offender, that means if you have been here several times and you haven't subscribed, but you like the content, hey, hit the subscribe button for your boy. All right, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get the message out. I'm trying to help people heal their marriages and to stop them from doing something that might be the most detrimental decision they've ever made in their lives. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment, let me know what you think about the video so we can get this message out to people. All right, so today I want to talk about a couple of things, and I've written a couple of things down here that for people who are on the fence, who are at home and things are just not going well and you are considering divorce. These are some things that you have to understand that are under attack in your marriage, okay? And I believe if we can realize that these things are under attack and really address them, I think that we will save a lot of marriages. All right, so the first thing that's under attack is your appreciation for one another, okay? A lot of times we get so caught up in the day-to-day task. We get caught up in just the monotony of marriage, just going about our day, whether that's going to work and taking care of the kids and cutting the grass and washing the dishes and make sure the kids do their homework. Like, we're so caught up in life that we don't take a step back and really analyze and see all that person does for us. We don't see the sacrifices they made and continue to make every day. We don't see, all the things that if this person was not in our life, we would be missing or we wouldn't have. And a lot of times we take it for granted and we don't appreciate all of the little things as well as the big things. We don't appreciate that, this person might be out working, while you're at home and you can't really take care of yourself, or you might have, had a surgery or something, or have an illness, or we don't appreciate the woman taking care of the kids and the house, and I mean, it's whatever you do, whatever that person does for you, you need to reflect on that and sit back and be like, you know what, man, my husband does do a lot, my wife does do a lot. Because the enemy is out to steal our appreciation for one another. And when you don't feel appreciated, you close yourself off. You shut yourself down. So, number one is appreciation. Number two is understanding. I think this is perhaps the biggest thing that the enemy is attacking, because a lot of us, we communicate. We have a lot of conversations. Some of us do it in different ways, whether that's yelling, whether that's sitting down talking. Sometimes we might text one another. However you communicate, communication is just a start. I can talk to you till my face turns blue, but if I don't understand you and you don't understand me, we have nothing. We can make no progress. If I'm not listening to understand you and you're not listening to understand me, we're not getting anywhere. Because we can talk all day and we can sit down and, just have, we can talk, we can communicate, but if there's no understanding, then what are we doing? And a lot of times we don't listen to understand. A lot of times we listen to respond. We listen to get back at the person. We listen to say, okay, to see, where this person going with it, so I can duck this and I can throw my blow. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the right way to do things. You're never going to get anywhere if you don't really try to understand what this person is trying to convey to you. And sometimes you have to put yourself aside and say, you know what? I might not agree with it, but I'm gonna try to understand where you're coming from. I'm gonna meditate on it. I'm gonna think about it. And I'm gonna listen to you in this moment. I'm not even gonna respond. Sometimes you don't even need to respond. You just need to listen to that person, hear that person out, and sleep on it. Because sometimes you don't have a clear mind, when you're in the moment. Sometimes you need to just listen, sleep on it, and then come back to it the next day. And that way you have time to really ponder on it and really understand where that person is coming from. But understanding is key. We can talk all day, but if we don't understand each other, what are we getting? What are we doing? Number 3 is your compromise. Satan does not want you to come to an agreement with each other. You're going to have to make some compromises in a marriage. Everything is not going to go your way. You're not going to like everything that's done and said. But at the end of the day, can we come to a mutual agreement? Can we come to an understanding? Or can we just agree not to agree? You're not going to agree on everything. I don't know where people get this idea of that when you're married, you're going to agree with this person all the time. That's not how this works. Okay. You gotta it's give and take. It's push and pull. You know what I'm saying? You have to come together and really say, okay, what can I deal with? What can I not deal with? What can I sacrifice, and what is just a deal breaker for me? So you have to be willing to compromise, and that's something that the enemy is out to attack. And the 4th thing is your bond. I see a lot of times when people are contemplating divorce, they're either sleeping in different rooms, or they might be sleeping at their homeboy house or the homegirl house, or a loved one, maybe their parents or sister, their brother. Don't do that. That's probably the worst thing that you can do, because number 1, it creates a false sense of relief, because it makes you feel like I'm away from this person and I feel better because, you're not communicating with the person. You don't have to be around that person, and, that person is not walking by, and, y'all not making contact. And it's just hard to be in the same house with that person sometimes. But when you are away from them, it makes you feel like, now I don't have to deal with that. When in reality, you need to be in the same household working through that. And when you're separated, you open doors for people to come in and say things. So you done flew to your mama house, your daddy house, your auntie house, and now mom and dad, auntie is in your ear. They're telling you things, and they might be telling you some good things because they love you, but it might not be good for your marriage. And sometimes our family, because they love us so much, they really can't give us what we need. They can't hold us accountable the way we need to be held accountable. And they introduce ideas in our mind that might come in between the marriage. So, in this time, you're very vulnerable. You're very vulnerable, and you do not want somebody else in your ear. Okay? So, don't let the enemy come in and separate you guys. In fact, it might be a good thing that you're still in the house with one another, because if y'all still sleeping in the same bed, all it takes is that one night when you roll over and, you touch her the right way, or she touch you the right way, and next thing you know, you done ignited a flame. And now you're apologizing. Now you are you're compromising, you're listening to one another, and you're back to that restoring and rebuilding mode. So please don't do that. Don't go to your auntie house. Stay home. All right? You cannot fix your marriage or work on your marriage apart. It's almost impossible. Now, if you need to take a break from the person, hey, go out and go for some ice cream, or go to the mall, walk around, do some window shopping, or pick up a few things, to get away, to go for a walk, do something and come back. Because we all need our space. We all need our me time, all right? But do not move out and go to your mom's house, your dad's house, auntie's house, a friend's house, all right? So we talked about those 4 things: understanding, appreciation, compromise, and your bond. The enemy is out to steal those 4 things. All right, so here's a couple of things you can do to combat that. So number 1, listen to understand. Like we said earlier, listen to understand, and don't just listen to respond. Don't listen to throw a blow back. Really sit down and digest what this person is saying to you and what they need from you. Number 2, self-evaluate. Self-evaluate. When you go through something, or when this person is communicating to you what they don't like or what they need, don't look at the other person. Don't say, well, you're not doing this or you're not doing that. You know what? Listen to that person and really self-evaluate first before you think about what that person is not doing for you. All right. Number 3, reflect. Reflect on all the things this person has done for you. Look, y'all have been together for a long time, and you've done a lot for one another. Look back on all the good times, all the sacrifices, all the special moments, because the enemy is really out to steal those thoughts and those wonderful memories that you have of the other person. Really sit back and analyze, like, man, all the things this person has done for you. Okay. And then number 4, like I said, do not live apart. Do not live apart. That is the worst thing that you can possibly do. Okay. So I hope this has been helpful to you. If if you have any other suggestions, put them in the comments. Help somebody else. Once again, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're out to really save marriages. That's my goal. That is my goal. I want to get more DMs from people that say, you know what you said really made me think, and it really helped save my marriage. And you can contribute to that by putting your comments and what worked for you and your spouse in the comments. All right. I love y'all. This your boy DT. I am out.